guys, so now we're going to solve this interesting problem here. We're given a statement that says A, B, C are concyclic, meaning that they touch the circumference of the circle. BA meets the tangent through C at P, right? BC is produced to Q so that PQ is equals to PC, right? We can indicate that PQ, this part here, is equals to PC, right? So they are equal. I'm just going to indicate, let me just use a different color so that we are able to identify that these sides are equal, right? And then we are asked to prove that ACQP is a cyclic quad. So for us to prove this, we first need to know what is a cyclic quad, right? A cyclic quad, right? So there are some properties that we need to note down. There is a cyclic quad, obviously, it's 4 points on a circumference, right? That's how we identify a cyclic quad. Or another thing is if you have an exterior angle of a cyclic quad is equals to the opposite interior angle, right? And another thing is that opposite angles are supplementary, right? So these are some of the properties that we can note down so that when we try to solve this problem, one of these will be applicable, especially these two will be applicable in solving this, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we know that PQ is equals to PC, right? That should give us an indication on where to start, right? So if PQ is equals to PC, therefore the base angles are equal, right? Meaning that the angle here is equals to this angle here, right? So we can just state that down and say angle C is equals to angle Q. Reason for that is PC is equals to PQ, right? That's the first step. And then the second step, we can say, but C4, angle C4. Okay, let me just indicate this as C4. So let me just gonna write C4 here, which is C4 is equals to angle Q, right? So C4 is actually equals to C1, right? Can you see that? This angle of C4 is equals to this angle here. What's the reason for that? Is vertically opposite angles equal, right? And then what else can we identify just by looking at the diagram? We were told that this is a tangent. I'm just going to indicate with the color. So this line here from C all the way up to P is a tangent, right? It starts from here, it goes to C and then P. It's a tangent, right? So it means now that this angle here, I'm just going to use this angle here with the chord from this point here, right? It produces this angle here of A1. So basically what I'm saying is C1, angle C1 is equals to angle A1, right? What is the reason for that? It's tan chord theorem, right? And then if you take a look at this, then there's something that's more interesting. I'm going to highlight it. This portion here that is yellow, right? Just going to highlight the portion that is yellow. I want you guys to see this. So this yellow portion here is actually more of a cyclic quad. Yes, it's not on a circle, but you can see that this shape here is a cyclic quad, right? So now that we've proven that actually C1 is equals to A1, remember that we come all the way from C4. We said C4 is equals to Q, and then we said C4 is equals to C1, and then C1 is equals to A1. So therefore it tells you that because we started at C4, right, and we came to Q, right? So it tells you that actually A1 is equals to Q, right? For the fact that we started at C4 and then we equated it to Q, and then it went all the way up to A1, right? So A1 is equals to Q, and if you check, A1 is this part here, right? It's equals to this Q here, and I'm sure you can see that the one of the properties of a cyclic quad that appear here, as I've indicated with the yellow line, this looks like a cyclic quad, right? I'm not going to say it's a cyclic quad yet. So the fact that we got that angle that is outside being equals to the angle that is inside, it tells you that this is a cyclic quad, right? So we can just conclude and say, once we found A1 being equals to Q, therefore our ACQP is a cyclic quad, right? Reason for that, you can write exterior angles of a cyclic quad, right? Yeah, then we are done solving this problem. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or you are stuck somewhere, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, please write them down in the comment section below. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click that bell button.